right, now let's go ahead and start a new drawing file. Let's see, millimeter. Okay. And so just one thing I want to point out here, if you notice, like um, the by default, we always come up with with the size C for our drawing file. And size C, if you were in inches, that would be a 17 by 22 inch sheet of paper. We're in metric, so this is a 420 by 594 millimeter size paper. So this letter here is to indicate the size of paper that you're drawing on. And sometimes when you go to drag in parts, like the part is, it's, you know, whatever the original size of the part was, it's a little too big to fit on the paper or even the assembly. So um, if we bring our assembly in and it's just too big at that point, then what I would do is go to the next size up. In this case, which would be a D size. So let's see what happens. For base, click here, and then I always want to set this on inventor file so it brings up everything. And because I'm already in my folder. All right, here's my presentation file here. Click open. And you can see it here, and I want it at an isometric view, so I could do it this way. I think I want to. Don't really like any of these views. Okay. All right. So see how I don't have like I don't really like any of these views. So here's what I'm going to let's see what this does. Oh, all right. So the current camera view, like if I go back here in my mode here, this is the current view that I'm in. So you can orient your box around. You don't have to worry about resetting the front and top, all that. Just position it the way you want it, and then when you get over here to the drawing, you just hit it in the and make sure you click saved. So the saved camera view that I have is this, and I think this is what I want to go with. Or hold on one second. Looks like the long post is it's kind of hard to tell if it's separated or not. So here's what I'm going to do. Go back over here, and then the long post. Um, I'm going to adjust this to say, let's see, I'll make that 50. All right, actually, I should probably go to 60. All right, click saved. Yep. See, and now I'm showing you how these files interact with each other. So I've made the change. I go back in here and reload. Well, it should already be loaded. And I click Save Camera Mode. So now you can see that the long post is clearly separated away from it. And let's just see what this looks like if I go twice as big. Nope, that's way too big. So we'll keep it 1:1 like that. Uh-oh. I need to set the, let's get out of this. Click OK. So let me go back and edit this view to be hidden lines removed, and we want it to be shaded. There we go. All right. So, all right. So now, let's see. One more thing is bugging me. In this file, you notice that the posts, they're different colors because one is steel, another one is aluminum. So that is, um, I can make that change here in the presentation. Oh, excuse me, in my assembly, my original assembly. So where's that? My short post. Oh, I can edit this. All right. Uh, so now I go back to I go down to the properties here, and I use steel. Click OK, and then I'll return. And let me save this. All right. Okay, so when I go back here, all right, so you see it's updated to where now they now match now. Okay, so they're both steel. Okay. So now that I brought this into to my drawing file, we'll go ahead and save this. And because this is a drawing file, it's different from the presentation and the assembly. I can also name this pivot assembly as well. I'll hit save. Spots come up. Yeah, I want to save everything. And then in the next video, we'll go ahead and uh, add the balloons, the number balloons, and then parts list.